these games before. It's like a hard accelerate through bot, like keep diving bot kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But then like Draven does get like 6k gold ahead, maybe like 3k more than anybody else, 6k ahead of his counterpart. Then it feels like he drops the ball. But it's one of those things where it's like, am I always supposed to be around him, covering him? Like, even if I'm pinging, where do I find my windows of economy, stuff like that.
Okay. So I think well, the first thought is mainly that you gotta help him not drop the ball, basically, by like guiding him, right? Even though he's the
Yeah,
main character. That is unfortunate timing. Why does it take so
I know.
long for him
I
to
was
clear?
waiting for this guy to finish his clear and
Just
look for that
clears
gank,
super
but
slow, I guess. Nice. I also think like you can do the same thing you're doing, but like pull the scuttle down. You know what I mean, Alex?
I just thought he like it's 3:30. I thought he was showing up there. I just
Yeah,
didn't want to miss the window where he's jumping over that wall and then I'm not there.
that's fair. Yeah, you missed the dive here as well.
I go back for it, but yeah, I should
No,
have
you
stayed.
should already know, like, because you burn
Yeah,
their summons and they have to stay, right? There's a cannon wave, the wave's gonna crash. Like, you should already
yeah,
know right now that they
yeah, yeah,
can't
yeah,
just
yeah.
recall.
Yeah, I'm slow on it for sure.
This one, just let the Sona tank, because the range champ always gets to sit outside the tower range, right?
Yeah, I didn't think I would die. Like I thought I'd be a little. I think if I knock him up, he doesn't. He probably just dies before he slows me.
That is true. Good pathing. I think we just give grubs and then we play bot side. Okay, so here I'm gonna challenge you on this one. This is bad. Why do you think this is bad? Skip grump. Look for this.
There's no wave crashing.
Yeah. If you kill him,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose. He's gonna lose 3 creeps, right? It's just not valuable.
True.
If he stays for the next wave, right, it's a different story. But then by that time you've cleared efficiently, you've done wolves jump, right? So it would be like a perfect timing gank for you, or dive rather.
Mhm.
This is nice too, even though he shouldn't really fall for this, but I guess he might be tilted.
Yeah.
I like you cutting him off here. That was really good. Nice. Nice positioning here. Really good. I mean, if Draven dies here, it's his fault. Us.
Well, that's it. Like this guy's just he. The theme is he plays ultra cocky, and like right now it's working, and it slowly stops working. But yeah, so far missed the like clear dive opportunity like before going to scuttle, and then bad timing on the second dive given there was no wave. But outside of that, pathing has been okay.
Okay, so here, this is like the main thing I see that stops people from snowballing the game with a fed 80 carry when you get the tower early. Always swap the
Okay.
top, right? It's really hard to hit mid tower when you can get flanked from like multiple angles. But top tower, there's only one way you can get ganked, right? It's through the river
Yeah.
or TP flank.
Yeah.
But mid, there's literally like 4 entrances to the back or 3, right? Because I guess the right side wall is not an entrance. in 2024. But you have you know, the Raptors. They can jump over the Raptor wall. They can go left or right river. And they can go on the left side, obviously, of the
So
ramp.
I should be pinging his head and saying come top.
Yes. He
Like
like
help help.
it accidentally happened, but if he went mid here instead of going top, you're gonna slow the game down a lot because we can't get plates mid, right? Or you can, but you're
Uh-huh.
gonna risk dying for it. And then you risk just swinging the game swinging. Okay, so here if you're gonna commit in going to the river, right?
Uh-huh.
You should basically just stay on the like don't go back to your camps, Alex. Just keep going.
Okay.
Because the wave's going to crash, right? See how there's two waves meeting, right? We have the one wave that's been ordered, like no one's touched it, so there's
Yeah.
about 3 cubes left on each side. Now you can call that like 1.5 waves, right? That is perfectly good enough to pressure a dive.
Even
Or,
if I don't have ult, like Sona just ulted, I don't have
oh,
any
dude,
ult.
100%. Like, think about how much damage Draven does right now if he just autos anyone.
Yeah. Okay.
100%. Like, he's got BT, BF Sword, and he's versing a Riven with Cleanse, Hex Strength, literally 0 armor, right? And 0 health. You will even EQ auto and she'll go to 75%, right? Like, she's so squishy. I think this is another window where you should keep snowballing game. Ping Sona off, ping Sona to come with you and ward behind, or sweep, or whatever. Just be with Draven, whatever it is. And threaten the dive. If Zach comes or someone else, just let Draven hit plates for free, right? Because you're already committed in the river. Like, you're already here. Why would you go back to your golems?
Yeah.
You might as well look for his Gromp. If his Gromp's not up, just let Draven hit plates, right? Just do something instead of walk back to your jungle. When you
Yeah.
have like
I think it's because I
massive
saw
wave.
red was coming up, so I wanted red and then be active post red. But I think here's where I'm pinging, and he's just like he's literally just disrespecting. There's no wave there. He's so it's
Yeah.
fine. He's still super fed, but your point is I could be there with Sona pressuring.
When there was a massive wave right here.
Yeah.
My other point is like, yes, your red's coming up, but remember, right? You're not the main character of this game. Even though this is your spike is still outweighed by what Draven's lead right now, right? So basically, what I'm saying is your jungle efficiency does not matter as much as his gameplay. What's good for
Yeah. Yeah.
him is better than what's good for you in this state of the game.
Yeah.
That sucks, but hopefully you guys clean up. Yeah, pretty much end up cleaning up. Do you see how we literally killed bot tower at 10 minutes and the top tower's got 0 plates taken?
Yeah.
This is the biggest reason why the game goes to 34 minutes.
Should I have gone top out of base, like not done those bot side camps?
No, the plate's already dead, but yeah, no, it's pretty rough out here right now. I think here you should just threaten the dive, Alex, because it's really hard to kill mid tower, right? I think it's much better to do half HP.
Isn't that what we do on the? Oh no,
No, you
never
herald
mind.
here.
I thought the play before. Okay, here yeah.
Like, you're already gonna get this tower, right? Zach trade bot, like here. and
Yeah.
you have a
I don't know
ward
if
to
I
see
saw
if.
Zach bot, yeah. Fair.
Okay, but you're
I
basically here, so you're pushing them out. Like the herald's not gonna change you pushing out, basically. They should already need to leave regardless if you herald or not.
yeah.
I like this. Good. Very nice. Go behind gank. Like that. That's good.
Yeah, I pinged them like the Riven was gonna flank. That's where it's like, yeah, sometimes it's like, okay, it's their fault. Sometimes I should be there. I think there I needed to cover the Riven from
Exactly.
getting tier 2, but then they're
Exactly.
just straight up not respecting. Yeah, no, I find these games very hard cognitively because I mean, I am effectively relying on Draven, right? It's like, but there's ways I can enable him, and then there's stuff that like, okay, this guy's just an idiot, and it's hard to find the or decipher in every moment, like whether it's his fault or I should have been there.
Kings are definitely important, and like we've emphasized it before in other reviews, but the main thing is making our offensive turns stronger than their offensive turns, right? Rather
Yeah.
than like trying to negate their place, right? Because people are gonna make mistakes.
Like I feel like I am playing pretty aggressive this game, but like to your point, it's like 80% of optimal aggression. Like there's those windows where I could be more
Those
aggressive.
windows are like massive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like you're definitely making good plays. It's just like the massive misses. It's like hurting the snowball, right? And then it's relying on Draven like playing relatively well instead of making like really poor mistakes. So this one, I like your teammates' call. I agree with them, but it's just used so that they're in your range, right? To steal or to fight, they have to come close to you. So this is like one of those things where you need to hold your abilities, Alex, and be ready to turn on the like straight away. You gotta be on call, ready to turn. Like let's say you had EQ here, you wouldn't even let the Zac like jump, you know, or press the Q button at all.
Yeah.
See how he just got to bypass you, and then yeah, Aurora did that, and now Draven's dead, right? Draven would be killing everyone here.
Yeah.
So the call is good. It's just you need to hold your abilities and be ready to turn. You're not realistically finishing the Baron there. Your intention is just to attack, like and bait them forward into your range. Is good. I mean, maybe not so good. Draven's not here, but oh my god, Draven got one shot.
Yeah, here we get wiped, and obviously like the team was not being very, he's not really in the team fights, and their backline dive is pretty good when they get these flanks.
Yeah. The only criticism I would have of this situation is that can't be using your abilities again. Like if you want to do Raptors, you're pulling it, not using your abilities, or you use your Q max because you know your Q is like really low CD, right? So you should be up
Yeah.
for the next EQ. And you're pulling it literally max range and cutting it out of the leash range. So like you're 100% close to them, right?
Yeah.
Uh, on the other hand, I think this fight's literally unwinnable because it's the worst place to fight, right? There's a tower in front of them. Again, the flank angles, what I talked about, right? When trying to hit mid tower is really hard
Yeah.
for the flank angles. So I would say, as well, if possible, just try to play for the next Baron. If you have a low range AD carry and you can't, like, learn the flanks.
Yeah. Or should we have been pushing top instead because it's easier to see?
Yeah, like play 2 lanes. This is perfect. And then once these 2 lanes go in, you can switch sides.
Okay.
But just play the farming game and play for Baron because, yeah, the problem with this situation is you're playing a low range AD carry trying to hit a turret, right? You're just allowing Zac Aurora to get the perfect engage. Whereas Baron situation, they have to face check you. It's the opposite. Now we're gonna get the perfect engage.
I think I troll. Well, yeah. I see the Teemo there, so I'm thinking he's going to be able to do damage. I think he gets one auto off, then these guys go in this corridor, and Riven just kills them both. And then I try and stop the Aurora flank. She hopped over my EQ. Like, when I watched the replay, like, does the hop make her invulnerable for that little moment?
That is true. What the hell? No, it doesn't. What happens?
Well, yeah, her character model just goes through my EQ.
I have no idea what happened there. I would say the feedback for this fight isn't necessarily wrong what you did. This is really good. Like you said, Teemo is right in front of you. The problem is after Aphelios flashes, like you got to think about where the fight's going to end up, and if that's favorable for us, and what we're waiting for, right? What we're waiting for is your next EQ, but where are you going to be on your next EQ? Right? Like they've already initiated the disengage, so there's no more follow-up, right? Now we can just go back to Baron, and Aphelios has no flash.
Yeah.
But you kind of like bait your team by like tanking all this damage, and Draven wants to follow up now, right? He's like committed.
Yeah.
Like obviously he's playing bad, but you're if we're talking about what's in your control, you're like making it worse.
So everything here is fine. I need to backstep when the Helios flashes. And like
Unless you have further follow-up, right? You need to fact check whether you have further follow-up. Oh shit, the game's over. Okay, that's rough. But the main thing is like remember, you got the plate, Alex. You got the tower at 10 minutes, and we didn't get a single plate. Top side. That's really, really bad, right? Especially when you put all your eggs in one
the main
basket.
window for that was when we killed Zillion and River, and then I just went back to my camps. Like that was where we need to get those tower plates.
Any stacked wave or a cannon wave, yes.
Okay. Okay.